Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan. We're back with more Azeroth Wars. Finally, we have returned, and I cannot tell you guys how happy I am to be back. I was noticing my recording volume's a little bit high. We may turn it down later if the fights feel like they're a little bit too loud, but for now, I don't want my voice to overwhelm things. We're going to give it a shot. I know I was a little bit too quiet in the last video, but oh my god, hey, welcome back. Anyone who's watching this freaking video, I can't believe you stuck with me. It's been like, what, 2 months? Are you insane? Nah, I don't deserve 2 months. And before we start anything, I need to thank Christopher Brown for a huge donation to the channel, which, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I went out and I bought about $600 worth of equipment. No, it was $500 worth of equipment, just so I could do all this. Got everything installed, new graphics card, new monitor. It's looking beautiful. Everything is solved. It's so crisp and, it's so clean. Anyway, Christopher Brown donated $200 to the channel, and I want to say thank you, because I was going to take one of these back. I was going to figure out whether it was the graphics card or the monitor, and this means I get to keep both, man. And I can't tell you how happy that makes me, and I owe you. I am so flattered that you would do that. The fact that this channel means $200 with you is insane. That's insane. That's like 6 months of earnings for me. A little more than 6 months of earnings off this channel for me, and I absolutely love you. Thank you so much. And this replay is brought to us by Adam Griffin. He sent it in and gave me a little synopsis. I thought it sounded cool. We're gonna give it a shot together. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan. I'm back with Azeroth Wars, a custom map in the Warcraft 3 engine, in which the events of the Warcraft 3 campaign are played out by 12 players, controlling all the important factions and whooping some generalized ass. In the north, we see Artie going for Sapphiron. He's using his Frostworm, smart move, since Sapphiron has heavy armor. He's going to take that out, no problem whatsoever. He's going to be pushing hard at Skolomas? I want to say Stratholme, guys. I haven't cast in 2 months. I apologize. I don't even know the new versions entirely, so there's going to be some things that happen. I have no doubt. I'm like, I've never seen that unit. Bear with me. I will be playing again, but I couldn't stand to play a game like this that requires some fidelity, you know, to actually enjoy it properly. And it didn't feel right playing this game with such crap. 1024 by 768 is just the worst. It's not the worst. It could be 800 by 600, which it was for a little while. I was trying to figure out how to install this new graphics card. God, should have seen me. I spent $500 and then I wanted to break my computer, because it's a specialized little rig I bought from my buddy, and there's no room in there for all. It's like doing surgery, basically. Oh my god. Okay, so we see Pink's not really moving all that much. He's focusing a lot on Warchief Thrall and Vol'jin over on the Forgotten Isles. He's gonna be taking these control points, but he's leaving Cairn and many of his units. I take it back. He's just leaving these units idle while shit goes down. The Night Elves do not appear to have moved yet. Ermagerd. I'm a little bit worried for, so let's read off the players, by the way. In the brown shorts, controlling the Druids, we got Joseph 3000. In the dark green shorts, controlling Arathor, we have Kaiser 24. Stop Camping Noob, light blue. Night Elves, Claudio Silke is gray, controlling the Warsong clan. X-Cyanide 22 is in the pink shorts, controlling the Thrall's Horde. Tide Jur over in the top north in the green shorts, he'll be controlling the elves. His allies are Morik in the orange shorts with Dalaran, and purple Sanglace controlling Lordaeron. Small Knight in the south, Small Knight 99, controlling Dwarf, seems to be already on the move. It's not bad, it's turn 3, I would expect it a little bit quicker, but that's whatever. His ally, Kaiser 24, as we mentioned, and their enemy, Volvagia, the dragon from Zelda? He's already pushing. He has not moved back there in order his units, but he is making some gains, having already destroyed... Come on, I know this one. Tempest Keep? There we go, Tempest Keep in the Blasted Lands. Guys, I remember Warcraft lore, come on. I believe that... Anyway, and then Evil, of course, Alisafor, the Blue Trunks, controlling the Legion. No doubt he'll be a pain in the butt. And Nyasur, controlling red. He's got Kel'Thuzad. He's already pushing deep into purple territory. I'm not sure if purple's paying enough attention right now to what's going on. I don't know what that was about, but let's see if we can get it zoomed funky like that again. A huge push being centered on Anderhall. Yes, I knew it. I knew the name. Regular clearing going on up in the north, taking out the incidental creep camps, the trolls, the furbolgs, you know. This guy is probably going to go back. He's tracking. He's out hunting down food for his family. He'll come back to a dead family, and or probably won't come back at all, given the fact that he'll be murdered off. Purple's going to put up a bit of a fight here at Anderhall, producing Knights, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. One by one, Blue and Red really putting the smackdown on him. Uther Lightbringer has not been brought to the front lines. I have the impression, based off what I've been told, that this will be an interesting game. We are going to have a lot of learning experiences. Now, I want to point out here, guys, the Knights are a very poor choice. Should have gone with Silverhand Squires. They have better armor for what you're going to be facing. Piercing and magic, they'll take reduced damage. Also, they're immune to the plague. That's great. But, like I said, there's a lot of magic in the air. We know that there's a Froststorm here just wrecking shop. And the Dreadlords, of course, have great magic damage, obsidian statues. You don't want to be building heavy armor units here. Looks like he might be building longbowmen. Or at least bring them to the front line, but again, they will probably not be of that much use. In the south, no great push from Teal as of yet, but Dark Green prepares his units. Oh, he prepares his units. He'll be defending the bridge. No sign that he's going to reinforce it with any structures yet. He looks like he's going for just a pure unit force, which can be useful because it gives you more mobility. You're able to move down to Stranglethorn Vale, take out these creep camps, claim Zul'Gurub, Western Stranglethorn, and of course, Stranglethorn itself. Volvagia has left the game. Oh, neat! Alright, so the South Alliance has basically just gotten a pass. Sorry, guys. I don't know if I told you guys this, but there is a new email, and I'll be posting this, to which you can send your replays, and it is Azothancasts, AZOTHANCASTS @gmail.com. I am going to be recruiting people on diplomedia.com to curate the videos and tell me which ones are worth and are not worth casting. I will, of course, occasionally, I will make sure to give them certain, requirements. It won't be like you pass or fail. It'll be this is a really good pro game, or this is a good game in which I have an opportunity to teach people about what they should and should not do as their first moves. And that'll kind of put me in the mindset I need to be in order to properly give you the entertainment and informational value that you're looking for from this. God damn, it feels so weird to be casting again. I mean, not that I ever stopped talking to myself. Yeah, he's going full longbowman. Not the worst strategy, given that he's basically up against the wall now. Dalaran has not moved at fucking all. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's mass producing his units into the forest where they're probably having some kind of strange meetup slash, are we into the same kind of thing. Green is active. I don't know where he is, but he's active. Oh, he's still all just bundled up. Okay, this is bad. Lordran is receiving no help from its allies as it did in the campaign, so I'm actually not butthurt. I mean, these are bad players, but at least they're playing it out how it went in the actual campaign, so you can't fault them too much. However, over in Kalador, let's focus on this because it seems like it's going to be a much more interesting fight. Night Elves will be meeting up with the Horde in no time at all. Stop camping, noob. Very good. What in the... Did they change Cenarius' summon to Black Widow? That is terrifying. I would assume they have nets to bring those to the ground. See if he casts them before they... Nope, time's up. And probably won't need the nets, but I mean, that would make sense for fighter units to have that. Even if it's just for tracking down smaller, easy to kill units. Now, Uther and Arthas stuck in Capital Palace. They're probably gonna die, yeah. Gate won't stand up long against siege and chaos damage. Although if the meat wagon just keeps hanging out, they can probably aim it pretty well. These knights should be focusing on taking out that catapult. And the plague has gone off, meaning that Red now has a surge of undead zombies at his disposal. Oh, goodness me. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Oh, damn, then nobody killed off any. Garthus is dead. Capital Palace is going to fall. Uther's going to die as well. And Uther will be permanently dead. And then soon after that, I'm guessing that Stratholme will fall. And Arthas will turn to evil. In the meantime, oh, Pink. Pink. Cyanide 22. He looks like he's prepping for an invasion of the Night Elf lands. While Brown moves south to potentially deal with Gray. Where is Gray at the moment, actually? Claudio still?
Are under attack.
Oh, he is wrecking shop down here at Cenarian Hold, which does me... Oh my... God! Pink has split up his forces, and Light Blue finds Chandra's Feathermoon down in Feralis? Yeah, Feralis. Getting his butt a whooped on. And this is actually a very smart move because oftentimes light blues decide to overbuild Huntresses. And it's just for the bounce damage of the Tauren, and it kind of negates a lot of the healing that goes on. It's not super effective, but it kind of adds a parity to the situation that is very efficient. This ship should be brought back to this tower to fight there. I think it might get left. No! Ooh, he's going to pull back. Stop camping, noob. You are not, in fact, a noob. He's never been a noob. He's a regular of the channel, and I actually quite like his stuff. Oh.
Under attack.
Oh. Oh, he's a noob. Okay. He just abandoned his ally. What the fuck? I mean, sure, together they have as much as one of the enemies that they have, but I mean, Brown's just. Is there a good fight to be had anywhere? Is what I need to ask, or can we just zip through part 1? Because supposedly part 2 is. From what I heard, the ending's good. Jesus, Joseph, get the fuck out of there! Summon some spiders and hope that they'll nope their way right out of there. Oh god, Bloodlust, he could get trapped. He's gonna get trapped with his own units. No, he's sending in stop camping noobs units to just run through the gauntlet of buttfuckery and see who comes out on the other side. I'm guessing very few. Yeah, that's a lot of experience just being
under attack.
Fed. Well, I mean, once South Alliance decides to get their shit in gear, Dark Green, he's looking okay. We're gonna go down to 4 frames per second and 8 times speed while just the game does what? Again? Oh my god. Alright, let's slow it down, and hopefully I can remember to start using this middle mouse button, since it doesn't matter if I zoom in a little bit or a little bit less. Crap! Oh, Gray ran right past him, and now he's going to surround Cenarius. He's going to get the kill. Cenarius, you're dead. He summoned and he didn't run. He's going to summon and not run. That's ballsy. I mean, I know spiders, but come on, Cenarius. You're not immortal. Oh, you're dookie. Okay, this is a learning game. Clearly, this is a learning game. If Cenarius is in danger, you need to GTFO immediately. You do not leave him. And if, God forbid, in an unbelievably unwinnable situation, you somehow manage to get Cenarius out of the death pit, you run him the fuck away, because he dies. Now Rexar, the cleaving bastard, has this, with, might I add, physical damage resistance, that's not been changed in the new version. Oh, I'm sorry. What is this? Hold on, guys. Hold on. We have the Alliance actually being kind of badasses. I don't know why Green decided to go for Master Rank instead of Chain Heal with Magus, but that's awesome, because it's going to give us a little bit of a good fight here. I mean, they're basically just facing down the undead, hoping desperately that the volume levels change slightly. Okay, there we go. There. Ah, look at that. Perfect! That should be good. If anyone doesn't like it, let me know and I'll tell you to fuck. No, I'll adjust it. Baron Rivendare's on the front line, facing down Oathmar Garethos and Arthas Menethil. I don't know why Red isn't choosing to assault from both angles. Clearly, he has to know that Purple can't have the units that he needs to fight. And him and Blue are in a winning position at the moment. And the gold from Orange is probably being spent extremely unwisely, if my guess is accurate. Yeah, he has not moved. His spammed units aren't doing anything, and Purple's not doing anything with the spawns that he received for Capital Palace dying. When Capital Palace dies, you get a huge spawn of units here spawning down in the Dalaran area. They could easily take this base. Start taking back control points, as Red seems to be running out of steam for some reason or other. He must have a huge amount of gold. He's sitting on a bit. He's lost every hero except Kel'Thuzad, but he has managed to hold on to the crown, which will be very good for him. However, Asterian Sunrider is level 7. Man, Tideger is not messing around. Oh god, this is kind of, I love it when this kind of stuff happens, where you think they're getting wrecked, and then somehow this miraculous hold happens because the other team gets too cocky. I almost want to make that a strategy where I seem to be losing so that they get derpy. But you got to remember the plague. Oh, that plague can occasionally turn your own units against you, and you can see so many turning into zombies. Oh. Now the Felguard with 1-2 upgrades. How's Green doing? He's got 2-2 on his ranged units. Remember, he has 2 on his, 2 on his priest and 2 on his sorceresses, meaning that he has polymorph, slow, and invisibility, as well as heal, interfire, and dispel. Why? No, what are you doing? Keep fighting! Joseph, please tell me. Okay. Joseph was brown? Joseph was brown. Joseph is gone. There's always that moment you're like, oh god, do I gotta rewatch the video to figure out who I said was who? Purple's running away seems to be a little bit preemptive. They definitely have the advantage here. So many zombies being turned, and 1-1 on these abominations. It's 1,000 health. Every single one of those 24 cost units is 1,000 health you're throwing in the way of your enemy, and they should be using as a shield wall, but unfortunately they're just kind of being used as plague bombs. They're going in, they're giving plague, because the healing... Oh, whoa! Blue has snuck in from behind, summoning a great number of units, and Fellstalker's getting in. Ah, Jesus! Did Strathmore fall? A landing by Blue. That's what just happened. I completely missed it. We're not even paying attention to the North fight, guys, in Kalimdor. Like, it's pointless. Brown's gone. Pink, the Horde is 1 Kalimdor. I'm sorry. Like, Levers, I'm not going to focus on it too much. Hopefully, again, send it to azothancasts@gmail.com. And they will be curated and we'll get better games. But as we are just jumping back into the channel after a long absence, we're going to have to accept that for a while now, it's going to be a little bit iffy. Purple retreating all the way to Tyr's hand. It's a good base. Him and Green have the ability to harass and Shakir Jathan Jagapika is... sorry. Darkondrathir. Ooh, excellent use of the charge ability to escape the battle. He will be able to get back into an area where Arthas' healing aura will continue to affect him. Arthas, however, only level 5, is in danger. Now that Strathmore has fallen, if he dies, he turns into the Lich King. I'll keep you guys, the Horde is doing great. Seems to be going this pretty straight strategy of Mass Farseers, Torn Chieftain, and if I'm not wrong, we should see Witch Doctors at rank 2. He'll have the healing wards, Chain Heal, and Resurrection. Actually, let's check if he's already invested into the Spirit Walkers. No Resurrection for Spirit Walkers, which means that the OP strategy is somewhat not finished. Green needs to be pushing right now, even if it's just as an annoyance or to get the reinforcements. So, good use of Howl of Terror there. Many of the frontline units being blocked. However, many of the actual damage-dealing units not getting to do much. Arthas is put to sleep briefly, but that seems completely useless. His aura is more important than his abilities at this moment. And I would suggest Purple pull back and communicate with his ally saying, hey, please help me out. I'm kind of dying. And, hey, Morik, if you ever want to play or do anything at all, now would be the time. He's actually doing something. Purple, can I ping the map? Can I alt freaking click? Dear God, son of a bitch, send them in. And Purple's doing the regular... Oh, shit. This is the problem. After Strathmore falls, Evil is given permanent vision of Arthas' location. Smart Evils generally keep a gargoyle... don't go there. No! I know I started speaking Dothraki. Probably because this bitch is about to have to cut his hair because his undefeated record's going down. Purple! Where are your units? Where is my super suit? They all die? Wait, Purple, send them. Purple, for fuck's sake, everyone. Jeez, send them. Forest Riders, you got a lot of units. Free some Windrunners down here. Blue's sending some reinforcements. Help out Orange's units. They've still got mana on them. They've still got health. Ooh, did they get a bit of a health reduction? Maybe it was always 350. I mean, 750 total with the possibility of regen is actually pretty nice. And I think it's 2 damage for every 1 gold, but the armor doesn't count in to the mana reduction. So if you have 5 armor, that makes no difference in the amount of damage that the mana consumes. So they're very good in the early game and not so good in the late game unless you manage to keep a unit around that has extremely high mana regen. And they should be used more as a rotational force where they go in and as soon as their mana's out, you pull them back and then they regen super, super, super quickly. I mean, comparatively, pound for pound, there's no health regen that you could have passively that would account for that much. And oh, they're focusing down the Demon Gate, deciding that no more units will be made. But it, oh, Purple. Arthas has landed, run all the way over here to Alterac Mountains, and they are hoping to take out this Demon Gate if they can. It could turn the tide. However, Green and OJ need to stay in the fight and continue reinforcing because Blue is about to surround Arthas and fuck his shit right up. Oh god! Oh, he's got Divine Shield, but it's not going to last very long at level 6. He won't have invested that much, and the Demon Gate's not going to go down. All of this was for nothing. Push, you motherfuckers! Push! Arthas is dead. Arthas is dead as balls. South Alliance, are you still here? I only asked that because you're doing nothing. He is building Alliance shipyards. I lied. He's getting ready to land. Arthas is now going to go over to evil because he's died after Strathon died. He's going to become a Death Knight. And he's going to do a lot of not nice things to the faces of people. Dark Green, God, on turn 21 with a teal who left, he has still not destroyed Hellfire Black Temple or finished creeping. I don't know if you can justify that given what you know must be going on in the north. You've seen Capital Palace and Strathon fall. You need to be moving much more quickly. You need to be paying attention to the global... Hey, High Lord Alexandros Mograine at level 6 with a bit of a spawn here. Gonna start doing some damage. 0-0 still on Purple's units, and 1-3, really focusing on the defense there. Elves continue to mass up. High Elven Magus. I think that 500 mana indicates that they have been upgraded fully. However, since they don't have that little marker right there, it's a bit harder to tell.
Our forces are under attack.
Are they? Are they really? Oh god. Who am I selecting right now? It says I'm selecting Goblin Merchant. The Goblin Merchant has... Is that what they've sold to it? Or is that just Bolvar 4 Dragon? That's just Bolvar 4 Dragon, looking like a badass. However, again, as always, I should say that I believe the Crown of Stormwind should be put on Bolvar 4 Dragon, simply for the fact that he has the ability to summon units to surround him, which will protect him, and he has the ability to have Bind Shield, which will protect him, and he has Holy Light, which will protect him in the case of emergency. That is not my microphone freaking out. That is me being a douchebag. I kind of think that the winner of this entire game is probably going to be Trolls. Let's be honest. Alexandros Mograine die yet? Oh no, he got out. Him and Oathmar Garethos. Out of time. Orange is about to suffer. He's not used his heroes at all. I have to assume this might be his first game or some such. And I've been playing a lot of Legion TD lately, by the way. And in that game, it kind of sucks when you have a new player, because they send solo, and they don't know what to build, and they don't know how to anticipate what they're going to need for each round. That means they're going to leak, and it can kind of ruin your day. But I still maintain that... Was that yellow? It was yellow. I still maintain that in a game like Azeroth Wars, having a noob on your team can fucking ruin your main like, alliance's chance of winning. More than any other game that I've seen. These poor battle mages are just eating all the dicks. And it appears like their mana shield's not working. They're still taking 3 damage for every shot, although some mana is being... Okay. I mean... Do they take... Yeah, they take more now that the mana's gone. I just want to make sure. Anyway. The cool thing about Azeroth Wars, though, is if you know what you're doing and you know what you're looking for, you can kind of stay in the game even if you lose-ish. You can make alliances. It's very flexible, whereas a game like Legion TD is very rigid. If something goes wrong, the game is done. If something goes wrong in Azeroth Wars, that can just add to the fun. It's much like Dwarf Fortress, where losing is part of the fun. And when you're losing, you ask yourself, alright, well, I am losing. But how much fun can I have while losing? And it's not dictated by rounds or time or lumber or income or sends. It's dictated by how much of a planning badass you are. And I think we can all appreciate that, and that's why we watch it. It has a great deal of flexibility. A zombie versus a Silverhand or Elven Warrior. I think zombie's gonna win, even though, yeah, it would lose normally. Hold on, Sanglace, that was purple, right? At 24 minutes. We are left with 7 of 12 players. This is the opposite of the most epic game ever that I casted, and we are going to hope that these 7 players are capable of showing us a game the likes of which we have never seen. However, playing as a dark green without a yellow, I always feel a little bit like I'm missing something, because I don't have quite the magic damage that I would like. I don't have the siege, even though Zeppelins are not to be underestimated. They just don't match up to mortar teams. Like I said, it's always crappy. I would like to see dark green perhaps ally with the elves. Teleport up there and start some kind of resistance against the undead. However, people we should really be looking out for, that we have been ignoring for this entire time is in fact pink and gray. Their upgrades, given the number of control points they have, must be off the hook. 3-3. All of their 0 on those. Witch Doctors still have 2, and I would hope that he's gotten Okay, he's upgrading his Spirit Walkers right now, so they'll have Spirit Link, Shift. No, I think the other one is a Dispel that they have, and then Resurrection, of course. And the elves being badass. Look at that Tiger, not playing around, fighting in choke points, keeping his enemies off balance, striking. He's also making sure to reveal so that the Dreadlords don't feel comfortable coming in and doing any kind of damage. If you keep a steady pace of reveals, okay, Burning Legion decided to attack a regen obsidian statue for apparently no reason. Red's just spamming. I gotta admit, Nacer, not a bad player. He's smart enough to keep Kel'Thuzad. No, he's not. He's not smart. But given his quality of fighting, I would say that he is smart enough to keep his units off the front line. Oh, a little bit of a graphical, geographic upgrade to this position here. Walls being added in Northrend. I like that. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek around to see if much has been changed. Still the landing base there. I think they added that pylon. I could be wrong.
Our forces are under
Things
attack.
look mostly the same. On them, I would guess that some of the things that received up. Oh, they're going for Cthulhu and Gray. What does his upgrades look like? 5 upgrades for Claudio, and his Stonemaw Orc Magi look like they've been fully upgraded. How about your
Work complete.
How about that? Orc Warlocks fully upgraded. He's got to get all those units in there. As you know, Cthulhu can mind control and summon these little tentacles, which the combination of the two is pretty insane. Then he has his own attack, and he's also got insane regen and spells that do AoE. So, very smart though. These stuns could be enough. He's got it. He's got this shit on lockdown right now. He's gonna lose a few units here and there. God, thank God. For that regen he's got. Cthulhu will fall, and I think the item it drops is still the Gloves and Anchorage, which are an activatable item, which increase your attack speed by 60%. We're about to find out. Gloves and Anchorage passively increase the agility of the hero by 6 on activation, increases the attack speed by 65%. But the hero also takes more damage for 10 seconds. On a ranged unit, that's like Chandris, Miranda, especially Tyrande with her fire arrow, especially Chandris with her ultimate ability for multiple arrows. Those kind of things can wreck. It's also really good on a character like Rexar, who already has damage resistance and has cleave attack. That can go nuts. So let's see which one he decides to put it on. Going Grummatch Hellscream. He's going for that full murder. So day 9 stuck in my head. Alright, now Blue's getting real aggressive here. He's decided to push in the Elven lines, but however these chain heals, an excellent line of defense that he's maintaining. He's got a lot of units, melee, spells, casters, ranged. He's holding this shit, actually. Holy crap. He is holding this unbelievably well. 2-2 still on his range, 2-2 still on his melee. I think they both share upgrades, if I'm not wrong. What? Oh, okay, it can't shoot, that's why. Yeah, okay, they share upgrades. I thought so. Making sure to spam the mana drain ability from his Elven Magus. Try to keep important heroes and demi units from using their spells. However, god damn, Green, amazingly good job. Oh shit. Oh no, he's got so many spells. He's got that fire. Oh, he's got fire aura on all his units. Blue has intelligently started to bring warlocks to the front lines. Oh no, Green, you gotta back up. Oh, bro, you gotta back up. Look at that slow entropy that is going on his units. Sure, Anastarian Sunstride at level 13, but if he gets surrounded by those Dreadlords, or even slept and surrounded by the hits, they could go down. He's got to get the Elven Magus out as well. Oh god, he overstayed his welcome just a little bit. Tiger, you bad freaking ass. Close those gates. Said no to Jubithas. GTFO, bro. And of course he has reveal on these towers, Magic Sentry, so no invisible units will be sneaking up. If those Dreadlords decide to engage in the fight, they'll be seen, they'll be shot, they'll be killed. How's Dark Green doing? Has he lost hope since his ally left? Usually I lose hope. Not yet. Good upgrades, 3-3. Pretty solid. What does heroes look like? 8? 8? He could make a difference. He should be taking out Null Wardens. All these incidental little creeps still left around the map. Get that experience. Get those control points. And start taking over Yellow's control points unless he intends to control Yellow as well, which can be extremely difficult. We see the landing force still sits here unused by Small Knight 99. Ooh. Gray, what are you planning? You've got your units bunched up like you got a town portal.
Work complete.
Not yet, but it's gonna happen, isn't it?
Research complete. Work complete.
Cyanide 22, no town portal. I wouldn't be surprised if some docks and transport ships were in the making. There we go. He's going to be pushing in soon. Really getting his units upgraded 4-4 now. So he at 334. It's not a huge amount of gold. We have 2 dwarves in the game. That's actually dark green. Like I said, he should be taking over Yellow's control points right now. Time for me to come home. And you can... No one! Wow! Okay, no one's decided to take Greymane's Keep yet. Gilneas remains a free city. They're spamming it. Grey's saying something about wanting to go there. Now remember, each race in this new version has some bonus that they get from taking over this place. I don't know what it is for the Horde. I know it is for the Undead and the Alliance, and I think for the South Alliance. I don't know about Teal and the Horde. So I would actually be very excited to see if they landed there and went backcrap crazy on everyone. As ever, red and blue. Just... what?
Our town is under siege.
He's keeping Sylvanas very far back. I guess that's with the desire to make sure he doesn't lose her to the undead. And that's okay, but if you kept her in the fight from the very beginning, she would probably be too high of a level to be insta-sniped, and you could very easily windwalk out of most situations, as blue and red lack mobile reveals. Unless he's got a shade sitting around. But most reds don't bother to use shades. Chaos damage to the Fellstalkers at 2/2 upgrades are being used to knock down that gate, and now I think they realize there's nothing stopping them. Blue's gonna go full in. Oh my. Oh my. Three-way call! Three-way call. Damn it, Takei! Jeez, the Horde are building a massive shipyard. It's not even a ship. It's the docks. We're going to call these the docks. And they're flecking their docks cocks all over the place because they're going to flocks. I got nothing. Massive landing. Okay, red, they're not taking any chances. In case this gate had been held, he landed behind to inflict some damage while these would have... That's smart. It's very smart. Red and blue are playing very intelligently right now. However, I think that the advantage is that pink... See, I feel like I'm sure something just happened and I missed it. Bugger. Or does the Horde not get anything? Because they get a lot of stuff. They get, like, stuff for killing Throne. They get the Scepter. That's pretty much it, actually. Oh, shit. Sylvanas Windrunner. Dead as balls. Dead as balls. So I'm guessing that means that he's gonna get her. Blues gets her if she dies. No, I mean, Hydra still has her portrait. Thank you, God. Oh, I have not cast a forever. Portrait up there. All right, guys. I think this is a good place to end it. The Horde has landed in Gilneas after an easy game in Kalimdor. After an easy fight down south, Yellow's abandoned. Dark Green's on his own. Green has held on like a freaking champion, doing his best against the forces of the undead. In the meantime, I think Mjark is still just digging around. He is upgrading his Hydromancers, and he's kind of fighting. Like, nothing's being... He should be way more proactive, is all I'm saying. He should be pushing and distracting and forcing the opponents to split their armies up and split their attention up, more importantly. That would have helped Green greatly. So, Quel'Thalas is on the run. It's about to fall. Dalaran, it had some small chance against the undead, but no chance against the might of the Horde that has landed on its shores. In the south, Dark Green is all alone, and the undead continue their inexorable push to gain the Sunwell and summon the Legion. Until next time, guys, this has been the one, the only, the Azothan with Azeroth Wars. Thank you again to Christopher Brown for the donation to the channel. I love you so much. And Adam Griffin for this replay. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.